the richer you get, the more you just want more. You get a propeller plane, and then you want a small jet, and then you park your small jet next to a bigger jet, and you want that bigger jet, and then there's another jet that's bigger than yours, and you got to get a jet that big.
Regardless of the circumstance of the economy and where investments are going, how would you define wealthy, Pat?
Yeah, that's weird, right? I mean, everyone's got their own thing. I did this. I did an informal survey, and I'm going to stick to it because people used to always ask me that sometimes, like, how much is enough? Because what happens with entrepreneurs is it's never enough, right? It doesn't end. Like I heard this guy James Doty speak. He has this something about the magic bus or something. This really cool book. But he was like, I've never met a well-off person that didn't think they were middle class. And I thought that was fascinating, and it's so true, right? Because the richer you get, the more you just want more. You get a propeller plane, and then you want a small jet, and then you park your small jet next to a bigger jet, and you want that bigger jet, and then there's another jet that's bigger than yours, and you got to get a jet that big. And I don't have a jet, so but you get the point. You know what I mean? You're always trying to make your net worth higher. It seems like that's with an entrepreneur. So going back to your question. So I went on a trip to Slovenia, and I went hiking with a bunch of randoms. Like it was a REI adventure, REI, the store, put it on, right? And so anybody could sign up. A lot of single people, a lot of couples, just random. So normally I'm used to traveling either with my wife and my family or other businessmen, and so this was a little different. And I journaled about that, and I started asking everybody on the bus in Slovenia, how much is enough? How much is enough? And my own informal survey said $5 million. Like I would quit everything, no matter what my age was. Whether my age was 32 or 62, I would quit doing everything and just play golf or garden or whatever if I had $5 million. So I'm going to stick with that answer. Although, certainly it's not enough for me. My mind is a sportsman in a sense. Business is a sport to me, so I always want to try to increase that.
Yeah, I'll second that $5 million. I remember I was at Marcus Millichap selling multifamily properties, and I asked my mentor that as well. And they said, well, what do you need to live off of? And what can you do a conservative rate to cash flow? And so we backed that through. And he said, yeah, if you get to $5 million, and you can make somewhere between, let's say 5 and 7% on average per year and live off of that, you'll be able to pay for
that's 250 to 350, right? Like that's a nice lifestyle without being obnoxious, right? Like it's more than most people spend. There's travel in that number, but it's not like frivolous.
Yep, absolutely.